minutes to pick their bands here, and I'm sorry, they will have 2 minutes total between bands and picking their teams. We are not doing draft mode just because we have some newer players that don't have 10 characters. And you don't get to see my pretty face today because I am a little sick. I'm wrapped in a blanket, wearing a hoodie and a beanie. I look pretty pathetic, so just imagine that if you will. Also, I apologize for the stuffies and not being able to pronounce certain words. Apparently picking bands is a difficult thing to understand in this. We still haven't fixed the observer part here. I can't see who the fifth person is. Let's see here. There's an Anubriac. I mean, I can guess. That's all I got. They have banned Johanna's. Would be surprised if I saw a Zeratul ban Sylvanas. Interesting. I think Navard is a main Sylvanas. I don't know for sure here. I wish there was a way to switch what team you're spectating as an observer. If there is, I don't know what it is. Yep, Navard is not happy at all. Alright, I am the first player readied up. I am a readied player. Try and hurry these people along so we don't have to sit here and stare at absolutely nothing. Alright, 7 of 10 ready up. Gotta say the composition is a little different here. Interesting to see, say the least. Not really feeling what I look at the enemy team here. The Rhaegar's not a bad pick. I guess none of them feel like super bad picks. Falstead, I don't know where he's gonna fit in there. I don't see it. Maybe he can be used as an engage on one of the mages. ETC is going to get melted alive by the two combo mages. I don't see him as a good tank. I probably would have gone Leoric on that one and brought the lifesteal mixed with the slows. Just my opinion. What do I know? Alright, 10 of 10, locked and locked and loaded. And with that, I'm gonna pop some NyQuil. Nothing like a little Captain Coke to drown your NyQuils with. If I don't wake up tomorrow, tell my mom I love her. In 1.5 hours, I will be snoozing like a little baby. I hope. So, let's take a look at this loading screen. It should be one of the last times you ever see a loading screen like this. The next patch, if you haven't noticed, in the PTR, has a really phenomenal loading screen. Much like every other RTS or MOBA out there right now, you do get to see the players' picks. You do get to see their loading times. It's just all around prettier, better. We won't have to be stuck with figuring out who is the Bob Slowski of the teams. So when you load in now, you finally get to go back to telling that one person that they need to upgrade their potato. Clearly somebody has a potato. Okay, Tomb of the Spider Queen. So we have, if you could not tell, a Nubarak, Kael'thas, Raynor, Jaina, and Uther against the Raynor, Rhaegar, ETC, Zagara, and Falstead. We're going to do a standard split on blue, it looks like. We're going to put Jaina with the Uther. KT's looking a little more confident over there. Zagara's going to go mid alone against Raynor. That'll be kind of interesting. Zagara's probably going to eat Raynor a little bit. Well, I don't know. A good Raynor can easily handle that. Honestly, what I think is going to be game-changing for Red Team here is going to be the Falstead play. Whatever is not where Rhaegar wants to be. It's a lot of unnecessary damage over there. Dive in that bush. That's what she said. So 1v2 on mid. Zagara stays in her creep. Gonna be okay. I do know Sleipnir is a pretty darn good tank, let alone Nubarak. Nubarak is one of his preferred players, especially. I don't really have an especially to say after that. I don't know why I said especially. So KT's getting bullied out of top lane here. Nubarak coming to help a little bit, see if he can offer a little bit of support. Not getting much love. The auto attack's going to really kind of push him away as well. But it was enough to kind of even out that mid lane there. This is a map where there's really no reason to pass up the mid, kind of for the first real half of the game. At the very least, there's no reason to pass mid. So it was kind of smart to just even it out there. No need to push at all. Bottom here, though, looks like it is going in blue's favor a little bit. Red has the opportunity to pick up the gems here, though, and they, in their position, would be able to theoretically deny blue of gems. It doesn't look like it's playing out that way. They are 6v6 on bottom with gem. Butterslick covering mid with creep just fine. Probably didn't want to lay it out right through the middle like that. Staggering them tends to kind of help a little bit. Some plays going on bottom here. Jaina could go down. Jaina needed one hit. Oh, both teams need to go back and heal. It was a really good exchange, really good backup there. Once Butterslick saw that the push was going bottom, going back mid, clearing that, not letting Raynor get too much love on the mid lane. Wonton having some trouble there as Kael'thas running solo. Red is attempting their first turn in here, so they're going to get their 9. ETC's going to go right back up top. There's no reason not to. It was a really good dive. Ooh. Yep. The Jaina vs. Falstead thing is just, it's not going to work out. I really feel if I was in their shoes, I would be really pestering Uther, and once Uther casts his heal, then I'd be going after the Jaina. That's how I would approach that. They do have more mana. Uther really can't heal or do anything right now, so if they were going to make a move, now would be the time, but it's, I mean, now it's 3v2, double low on health. Yeah, LT Talon's going to have to go back and heal here if he can't hit Fountain. Still no first blood, very quiet. 8v9 on turn-in. Red team definitely up on gems, though. Playing it very cool and calm at the start. Not overextending, not trying to make any solo plays. Slifer doing a good job spreading his love, being able to put his beetles out there, spending most of his time in mid lane when he can, which counteracts the the Zerg spawn from Zagara. So good time there. Blue is trying to get their turn in now. So we have 10, looks like, coming in. It's going to be 30 to 9. When I said red was up before, I think I was just really bad at counting. Yeah, blue gets their turn in here. Looks like all we need is Navarre to get his turn in. Mad Marsh left the game, so I'm going to assume some sort of connectivity issue going on right now. Which would explain a little bit of red troubles on bottom. Alright, so looks like just staying in respective lanes, not choosing a lane of push. Okay, looks like bottom lane's going to get a little bit more love here, so this is where we're going to stay and watch. First blood does go down. Okay, so Rhaegar is out of it, which means bottom push is going to be huge right now. Mad Marsh has no business being no mana and in front line there when there's 3 people and a Spider Queen. Or a, whatever the hell they are. Ambusher thing. Descendant? I don't know. Webweaver? Webweaver! Haha, I got there. Top clear. Top's gonna need to go help some other lane somewhere. There's too much going on right now. Rhaegar way overextending again. LT's gonna need to rein in his inner wolf there and try and be a little bit more supporting the support role. It's twice he's gotten caught off guard. The other team just kind of waits for it, baits it out a little bit, and gets that extra damage. Alright, red does get the turn in. Go. Double combo up top. ETC has a chance to go down here. He does get the dive out of there, so he's safe for now. Still only going to be half health for this. Well, I guess versus a KT who has no mana and no health, it's not such a big deal. Bottom looking at pushing a little bit harder. That's a good job. Scalda really doesn't have a plan, I guess. And they can attack all they want. They need to focus heroes there on bottom, though. They need to put that pressure on Uther. If Uther's just going to stand there unprotected, they're unchallenged, he's just going to stun them for days. So Nurak does come down to help mid, pushing out heroes. So they're going to clear bottom here. They'll retreat. That's great. Top is going to go ahead and push that wall in, though, with 2 pushes of Raynor and ETC. Plenty of health on the Webweaver. KT had to go back, so he's coming right back. I don't know if they're going to get a fort out of this. I think they are. I don't think KT has much. Yeah, they're going to get the fort, so KT's not going to have much of an option here with 4 pushing top right here. At best, though, we need to turn and fight this. There it is. So we have our first ults deployed. Zagara's out of the fight. So is ETC, so this fight's going to go to blue. Blue has the option to go ahead and just push straight up on them with 2 down right now. They can take out this wall and probably a healing well. Red's just holding other lanes. I don't know what they're thinking they want to do here. Rainer's choice to stay in that fight, probably not the greatest. That's a lot of gems to drop. Survival at that point was far more important than needing to throw some poke out there. ETC does get the stomp, however, it's not going to do him any good. It was a great dive, there was nothing there for the team to follow up with. Falstead pushing bottom, but just not really making much headway. If you look at the mini-map down here, you can see Jaina's coming down. Jaina and KT are coming down. If he doesn't bail now, he's done. They're just waiting on this dive. So now we have 3. So we have a stun. Oh, here comes the death. You're done. Overstayed his welcome. Once he didn't see anybody on that mini-map, if he was paying attention, that was his signal to get out of there. So very, very silly move there. Blue team just capitalized. So we're seeing some fights turn in here. ETC trying to hold his ground, but there's you know, there's 5 blue and there's only 3 red. That was actually a really good play by LT. He was able to get some pops out there, dodge some of those hits. Buttersoot's just taking massive damage. She's gonna have to go back. So blue team does pick up, does take the spiders, so they get turned in. Jaina already went back to heal. That was a smart move. Being quick and responsive like that, so you can get your health, get your mana, and get up there for pushes is pretty important. So both Skaldo and Slifer capitalizing on that. Looks like fight's going to be here on mid. Phoenix is out to push back red. They could, yes, yep, just as easily take both tanks. Okay, so this is some tank trading. Double ults are out there though, so we'll see what happens here. They're smart, they'll pay attention. Oh, so Mob missed, didn't get anybody. They were able to take middle Web Reaver out. LT over here trying to show some love, showing where other people are, trying to do something here on bottom. Don't know if he's going to get Mitched on alone. Red team just, I don't know, they don't have a lot of cohesiveness together, a lot of solo play. I don't know if they're working too much, maybe it's a communication thing, but you see blue team constantly together as 5. Just a clear sign of them working together and calling it out. It's very easy to do as long as someone takes command and makes a couple shot calls. Both opting for the same thing though. They both do take their own knights. That was a smart move. Marsh needs to go back. There's absolutely no reason for him to be out there. I would be screaming at him if he was on my team. They're going to take bottom knights. Or not bottom knights, giants. Which is incidental if you ask me. Red team gets their knight, or their turn in, so they're going to be their turn to push. This is a very close game. While we look at the menu and we see red team has more kills, I mean, I guess it's the opposite because what's red up here is not red down there. Then Giants are pretty much just going to be able to solo the Web Weaver on the bottom. That's basically a non-issue for them, so that's not a terrible play. So they're going to take bottom and top are going to basically be negated. ETC blows his ult, gets nothing, and gets stunned out of it. So ETC's out. So it's now a 5v4. They're going to have to go up and answer top. There's not going to be much happening over there, though. They keep the engage here on mid. That's okay. They did get the Rainer out of that, but at the cost of Zagara. So now it's still, blue team advantage here. They're gonna lose their wall up top though, just because they're keeping this fight. But for a trade for our fort, maybe it's worth it. That is robbery right there. She was just casting and died.
Is upside down.
And getting back to their farm. Red team staying on top of it, keeping it very even. Again, kills are a little bit more lopsided. That's just how the story goes. So they're dead even at 14 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know why they're trying to gang up on Nubarak. He has an easy engage, so even if you get him low, he's out of there. It's the wrong character to try and gang up on. They now get to try and get some free hits over here on Rhaegar. Just a lot of unnecessary damage. So burned ult by Rhaegar, he didn't have a choice. He's low on health. Falstad ends up getting that fort on bottom. We'll see if he overstays his welcome again. As long as they're keeping him fighting here on mid. Yeah, as predicted, ETC just isn't going to be able to do anything against the Nubarak. Falstad needs to get out of there immediately. It's a great turn-in. But, blue team's going to be able to just turn around and turn this whole thing out. We'll take that out, turn around, get turned in, and they have their web reavers. So, blown out there by Mad Marsh on Falstad. He didn't get anything out of it. Slifer was very quick on the draw to be able to dive. They're going to lose their fountain. Yep, they lose their fountain. They're going to retreat over here. They're going to go turn in and get their web weavers. Red team's going to need to group together, and I really feel like they're one good engage away from turning this around. Every team fight so far has gone in favor of blue. It's definitely been about their engage and positioning. Red team's just lacking a little bit on staging for the team fight and getting it together. One turnaround and this could be theirs. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know why they didn't. Oh, they didn't have enough. I really thought they had enough. Looks like they are 2 shy. Sorry, 4 shy. Alright, they got it now. Both knights are out on the board. Blue team here getting their final turn in. One engage away. They don't know how to do it. They're just flat out afraid. Alright, so Raynor needs a Hyperion through this. ETC needs to dive with it. Maw needs to come out. Alright, so they get a KT out of the fight. Go pick up some web weavers and turn this thing back around. You have 30 seconds without KT, which gives you some great damage. Great opportunity to go without being so damaged. Blue team electing to push with bottom. I mean, if red team's not going to stick it together, then why the heck not, right? I'm going to try and go for this bottom wall and see what they can get out of it. Red team did kind of turn around and answer that, kind of scare out blue, which is probably the right move. I still don't know why LT's diving through people with half health. He could be saving those heals for somebody else on the dive. Protecting those gems, not letting other people turn in. That's a good call. They have enough for turn in. Yeah, they have enough for turn in here, so they need to get their ass up to, yep, there's turn in right there. As long as LT gets his in. And they do. I don't know what Knight's doing. Knight needs to get back with the team.
Join the red ones in battle.
Red needs a solid push here. That middle fort needs to go down. Who's coming right up from the side? They're coming right up from the gut. Oh. They have the opportunity to come right around from him. Yep. LT making not great decisions as far as people to attack. I mean, it worked out. ETC could dive and get the ult here on bottom left, and actually all three of them would have taken it, man. That would have been rough. Uther goes down, so their healer's out of the fight. Web Weavers are still pushing top and bottom. Now, if you remember, top was already taken, so this is going to work right here on the keep. We are going to get that middle fort, as previously talked about. Raiders right below them. If they were to come back around... yep, just like that. Just like that. Raynor does go down. That was a really great play by Mad Marsh. Fantastic play. Keeping two down, so they can now keep blue on their toes, because they have two people down, but they're also staggered about 25 seconds apart. So any single pick, anything they do with 5 people, really can't turn things around. ETC needs to get the fuck out! So we see Knights, which is a great option for them. Still with 2 people down there, well, that's exactly what they're going to do. I don't know who saw it, who called it, but that was the right call. Falstead keeping that pressure on mid so they can't see it, they can't get to it. Oof, Marsh took that harsh combo, but he was able to dive out before he got caught by Janus. They were able to take their own Knights, or take the forward Knight catch, so they'll back up, they'll get their own Knights, they'll get some turn in here. Puts them definitely ahead. This is the first time we've seen a real team ahead, and it's the team that's been more or less losing team fights. So it was a really great push. The great engages, catching some small mistakes. Raynor overstating his welcome behind the wall there, getting caught out by Falstead. So I'm not sure boss was the answer there. If they were going to do boss, they needed to do it much sooner. Blue is staging for it, hoping for it, waiting for it. They definitely see blue team waiting. Somebody's getting caught. And it's Falstead. Not sure what they were thinking. They didn't see anyone else on the map. They had to have known that there was something going on. I would have chosen not to engage that and played my power pushes there with, as you see, Knights pushing. Or even gone bot and taken some giants, but this could very much turn to be a very, very, very bad thing for red. Wow. Alright. So yeah, one keep down here for red. Got another blue keep very much under attack. It's not going to go down. Jaina's going to go ahead and clear this. Is it ETC? So tank versus healer trade. Interesting choice. Red just overstaying every time. That's really costing them, is choosing to stay in fights that they don't need to be in anymore. So now they're down 3 again, and blue team, so they're down 1 now. Blue team has the option of kind of just walking this in right now. My shit's fucked up because it's telling me that Uther is still dead, even though Uther is clearly riding around not dead. So that's some AI bugs. It's still 3 down on red team. See, looking at turn in, there's really not much going on there. This is pretty much becoming a team fight game, so they're going to head up here to boss. Raider missed his ult or his Q there, so we're going to see that they are waiting in the bushes. And now the creep is gone, so there is no visibility. Red knows they're there, blue knows they're there. They both know they're both there. If red is going to just make the same mistake, there it is. So they see the KT. There it is. So they baited out the attack their way. With the dive on that, if they wanted to, they could easily take a Nubarak. Nubarak was a free kill. Didn't capitalize before he had his chance to burrow out of there. ETC's gonna not die. Good job by LT, giving that heal off to ETC. So he's back to full health. So we're just right back to where we were. They're both reset, pretty much full health. Alright, so we lose 1 DPS to 1 tank. Blue team chose to back out. They're going to go take mid and knights. I don't think they're going to come up for the... Oh! I lied. I lied. Here comes a fight. Here it comes. They're not going to give this to blue team. Oh, heck no. It cannot go down like this. This cannot be how they go. LT is out of this. So their healer's gone. Zagar is out of this. Red team needs to just back up. Boss is back to full health, so it's still going to be free kill for them, though. I mean, they're going to be able to take boss just as fine. That was something else. I don't know what Mad Marsh is doing here. They turn tail on him. It'd be over for him. So all 5 are up again for blue team. We're still 25 and 30 seconds out for full power on red team. They're gonna have to. They're gonna need some help here. See if they decide to push with this or go choose another lane. They're probably gonna get their knights and just work around. I don't even know what's happening right now. That was a pretty interesting play by Soup Cup. So they're going to take their knights while blue team takes their knights. They'll let those mitigate each other while the rest of their team focuses on boss up top. There's a post 20-minute boss, so it takes quite a bit of damage out there. Shield is going to be wiped out by the time they manage to get this thing down, so... Down to 88%. Not too bad. Blue team can turn in here, and they can. Exactly, they can. What is... Are they choosing not to turn in? Free kill on Raynor. Didn't quite see how the graphics worked out on that. That really was odd to look at. I didn't see the Divine Shield on Raynor by the time the false dead ult went off. Looked like he should have gotten the damage on him, but it is what it is. Alright, so blue team has Weavers. They are traded, so 1 DPS for 1 DPS. And ETC overextending, he's going to die. Wow, there it is! LT doesn't even care, he just wanted that kill. He's gonna run away after ulting himself. What an amazing kill. That's probably my favorite play of the day. Or at least this game. Alright, all keeps down here for red team. Well, lots of cleanup that red had to do here. Gave blue team all the time they want.
Return the gems to me.
Alright, so we have a bait going on down here over on bottom turn-in. This is kind of cute. Looks like they'll be waiting a minute. And they have vision. They can see that they're slowly approaching here. Do they turn in top or do they turn in bottom? Here goes Zagara. TC is circling through bot. We're covering the opposite gap. This is going to be murder. What a great Maw. Able to completely disengage that push that was coming. Mitigate any damage that was happening, allow them to reset, and be able to potentially set themselves up for a team fight. On the downside of that, it's a Maw. So you're not going to be able to take anybody out of that fight this next time this engage happens. ATC just not really able to get anything going there with Mosh Pit. Stage Dive probably would have been the better pick here. Obviously, hindsight being 2020. We have 2 for 2 losing teams. Alright, so actually, team fight goes in red team's favor here. Going for the rundown. Best he can. Does get the shot off there on Uther. He wants that Uther bad. And he gets it. Okay. Wow, 4 down over here for blue team. If red team can get their shit together, they can get some major pushes. They can clean those lanes up. They can get their knights. LT got to jelly. Oh my god, what is he doing? What is he doing? Run away. Marsh over here just, he's fighting a losing battle. He cannot take all this stuff out at base. It gets their turn in, so they're going to have their push, but, you know, if they're smart, they all need to group back up and they need to get healed so they can make this push. Instead, they're trying to clear waves. See what blue team has coming up the gut. This is a very long game. Both teams at 33 minutes, neck and neck, about to pop 24, 25. So we have our engage. ETC could be going down here. He needs to dive out if he can. It was a great ult by LT. All that damage that they blew up. They need to circle on this Maw here. They need to be able to come back and get that damage. Great ultimate by Madmarsh. Gets the kill over there on KT. We're going to see Uther go down too if we get one dive. Oh no, he blew him away instead of dove at him. They don't know which way they want to chase now, so Soup Cup wants to come over here after Jaina. Might be able to get the pop. Does get the hit, so Jaina's now dismounted. They turn and hit that Jaina. Jaina's done for. Jaina does get away though. This team is just second away each time from having a really great play. They're going to be able to push and take the keep, which is great. Top keep's going to go down too. Bottom keep, not so much. No, unless they turn on it. LT Talon trying to keep the pressure over there too. He gets this mosh pit, his best mosh pit yet. Nubarak has no support because of the mosh pit. With the Maw coming in, they're going to finish this off, and they just won. After what looked like a losing battle, almost every team fight, they managed to come back with that push and win. That was a fantastic game to watch.
That play, though.
Hello.
GG.
GG. I need to step out for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back, okay?
GG.
Good game, guys.
Very good game,
It was a good
everyone.
game, yeah.
I need to step out for like 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
And Sleipner had to step out as well.
Likewise, I gotta step out for 2 minutes and feed my dog.
Dogs feed themselves.
Man, I wish they did. That was a close game.
I was scared.
It was really spooky. Especially
know.
when Sleipner almost webbed me or something. I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was like really close to me.
Turned that around.
I
That
freaked
was...
out.
That three or four man
Maw.
devouring Maw was just, that's what did it, and it set it up right into the Falstad ulti.
Man.
And
Basically, you're
save my
saying it's because of
feel.
me.
Yes, Butters.
It
so
really
pro.
did. It really was. I mean, it was just so much stuff on top of each other. I can't burst heal through all of it.
And
I'll
at the
worship
at
the
the end of
butter.
that game, I had like 76 marksman stacks. It was stupid.
Yeah, watching you solo nights was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that was a bit difficult.
You stood in the fog from far away from the far one, so you got the first kill. That was pretty cute. Wow, that was really fun to watch. When you guys see the stream, I was calling it out 12 minutes, 14 minutes, 17 minutes, 22 minutes. I just kept calling out every time I called out a timestamp. You two were neck and neck in XP.
Yeah.
It was pretty fucking cray to watch.
Okay, winning team does get to pick the team map or the next map.
Well, Sleipner left, so who wants to step in for him?
Looks
Munza?
like the 5 minutes turned into 1 minute, so I'm back.
Oh,
Nice.
I heard he needed to step out. I thought he was kind of back, but there's plenty of people to take his place, so.
I am here to crush the weak.
Okay, we'll put Munza in for
I don't really
Sleipner.
promote self-abuse, Munza.
Oh, snap!
Oh, cute.
Let us play.
Be right back, real quick.
Gay Temple.
That's not what I picked.
Are you the captain of the winning team? Because the captain of the winning
Soup.
team didn't say what team
Soup.
not to play.
Soup go
Who's
AFK.
inviting?
Soup said he was going to be gone for a couple minutes.
Soup, no. The map.
What do you guys want?
Chris,
Battlefield of
what did you
Eternity?
want?
Oh, I don't
I
know.
was
it's just
thinking. I was
messy.
thinking the new map. I was thinking Infernal Shrines, but I'm down for whatever though.
I don't want to do Infernal Shrines just yet because it still needs some patching, and
Alright.
the patching will happen with this next one.
Yes.
So our next in-house would make total sense. Right now, it's still just a romp fest.
All right.
As long as it's not the Garden of
Cursed
Terror.
Hollow.
Yeah, Garden of
Real
Terror,
men
fuck it.
play Cursed Hollow.
Cursed Hollow is
Well,
fantastic.
they
I
also
agree
play
with
Battlefield of
that.
Eternity.
Rustler, did you want in on this game?
Wait, do we have room?
We'll have room.
I mean, I can sit out.
Who said that?
Stan, I want people
You
to enjoy
shush your
themselves.
mouth.
We can co-cast.
MadCast Monza needs an invite.
I
I
have
am
double-clicked many of people that are not accepting invites.
Hey, there it is.
Navarni's, there we go.
That's
Have you
not
got
up
one
here.
yet?
I have gotten a not invite. So,
I don't want to invite you.
wow, that's pretty rude.
What about me?
I sent you one as well.
Oh,
Let's see.
please, LT, you're
I was away for a
playing
little bit, so maybe it timed out.
Wolfman over there.
I called out so many terrible Wolfman plays, but then there was those shining moments where it was like, why did that happen? It worked.
Yep.
Hilarious. LOL.
Rhaegar just outheals so many people, just other than Karazim, I think, just because of his extra heal.
LT's antics made that
lightning heal.
game. It was pretty
Chain
cool.
heal.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, you outhealed me.
Can I just denote real quick that Scuba just said just said LOL out loud. So like, I don't think that's acceptable.
This is the internet. It's always acceptable.
Hey.
Welcome. One spot. Who is getting in?
Stan's in here.
I'm in the game.
Anybody not in that wants in?
I think LT's not in. I guess he's sitting out.
LT's in. You're blind. Blind
LT
as a bat.
is in.
I am blind.
Wait, who's missing?
Scaldo is.
Oh, Scaldo.
Galdo.
I want that
There
Joker though.
he is. Wrestler, this is your last chance. Chances of the last. MadCast
If
Wrestler.
you need me, I will join. Otherwise, I'll let someone else have the spot.
I think
Well,
he
you can
means
have
for
much,
the other
is what I'm
spectator
saying.
spot?
I
Okay.
would love to spectate.
You guys figure it out. As far as I'm concerned, Stan and Wrestler are interchangeable because they're both healer people, so. Not worried there. That was a really close game. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, it was a
like,
very close game.
Man, watching that go back
It
and
was.
forth, and honestly, watching what was on the cast, Red Team lose most team fights, at least on Engage, and then turn around and win it like that was pretty cool to see.
I liked how much damage he started doing to Sleipnir as we went on in the game.
Yeah, he was.
First it was like
he was like a
nothing, then
squishy
he was
and
like half health.
Yeah.
And then I just like shot him 3 times and he was nearly dead.
pew pew pew.
I couldn't hit my mauls until like
76
end of
marks
game.
and stacks.
You
74 or
used a
something
couple of
like
good
that.
Maz butters.
Did I? I felt
Yeah.
like I couldn't really get like
You
any
had-
of you guys towards the end.
It was towards the end that I saw the really good ones. There was a couple of
Dude,
misses.
there's
that
some really good
last
ones.
play with the ETC all into fucking Maw, I was just screaming balls in your mouth as loud as I could at the TV. Because that was
Well-
just, what do you do? That was so hot.
Yes, hot. Okay. Does anybody not like what their teams were? Do you guys want basically a rematch and we'll just swap Munza for Sleipnir here? I mean,
Sure,
that
sounds
seemed.
good.
I mean, it's okay if you want to PM me and say no, and I can work something
What
else
team
out.
was Sleipnir on?
He was on Nevert's team. Like
Yeah, no, can't do it.
Dupin. Dupin.
I
Pretty
can't
much.
see months up on my same team.
Oh
That's
man.
true.
Okay, Soup, who was your team? It was you,
I
Butters.
was on the top one.
No, I get it.
He escaped in League. He ain't escaping here.
Mad Marsh and Scaldo would also have switched as well.
And Knight was on their team, not me.
Me never helps when there's 12 people.
Mad
on the channel.
Marsh.
Dan.
Okay, stop. Is this okay? What team is Scaldo on?
Not the one I was on last time. Swap me and Mad Marsh, and it'll be the same with Munson in there.
This is correct.
Yes.
Okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Whoa, that was edit. Not. No, damn it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your channels. Munso, you're the only one that wasn't here before. Winning team will pick their band first. One band per team.
And
2 minutes
yada
to pick
yada
your
yada.
team. Go ahead and make your sub channels. And I will hit start, and then I will go get a drink. Oh, LT is not in the channel because he can't be moved. Okay. Now that I am mostly alone, the comfort of one wrestler, silent spectator, we'll start the game. So, things that are more important than my health, taking medicine and getting better from this cold alcohol. So, please bear with me while I AFK for a couple of minutes. Okay, so it looks like Johanna and Zeratul are your bands. Tehran pick is a little interesting. Little heal, little damage. For those of you that haven't seen the changes that are coming to Tehran, she's becoming a lot more supporty. Nightstalk is getting an interesting little change. It's not being picked nearly as much. They want Nightstalk to do a little bit more. what did I see? It doesn't reveal. I gotta look and see what Nightstalk does again. I totally forgot what they said in the PTR patch notes. I don't play her enough. Pope Leoric would like to have a word with ULT. Well, Pope Leoric is only the Pope for a little bit longer. We're seeing some buffs coming from some of the old school tanks and some nerfs to the all-powerful Skeleton King and Johanna, so hopefully that balances things out and we get to see a little bit more play. 8 out of 10 ready. Enemy team is good. We do not have a tank and or assassin picked. So you can see I'm a patient person, also a very nice person. I like to use grown-up words because I'm a grown-up.
What about a range specialist?
Hey,
we already...
hurry the hell up.
I already got that.
Okay, I'm gonna go read a dictionary or something. Let me know when the game starts. Alright, 9 ready. 9 is better than 0. Okay, map, Battlefield of Eternity, people, MadCast, people, and stuff. Caster, me, Scuba, who is Stuffy and Nyquil, and it's not kicking in yet, but I have a feeling it will in the next like 30 minutes or so. I do have a full Captain and Coke. It's a little stiffer. That's the way I like it. I like it stiff. I'm really glad. I actually turned on push to talk for casting on purpose because of my keyboard making so much noise. I will type to people on the side. And it would just make so much noise.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
Okay, so we have Jaina, Tychus, Rhaegar, ETC, and Tehran versus I keep wanting to call Lich King. He's not. He is the Skeleton King, the Orc. Sylvanas, Kerzim, KT, and Raynar. That is a very scary red team. That scares the shit out of me.
5, 4. Welcome back, mortal.
So we're gonna do a 3-2-3-2. Looks like. Oh nope. KT's gonna solo, or Lich King's gonna solo top. By typing something out, he does that a lot. He just stops and types things because he thinks typing is the right thing to do. He sucks. Don't know why they aren't. Okay. So that wave clear is getting a big nerf, so the Orc is just not going to be able to pull that kind of shit off come next patch, which is what was driving a lot of team building XP bonus. Bonus. I am Russian. LT talking the smacks. Red team pushing hard here up on the gate. LT trying to come down, make something work here. Brought in the slow. Doesn't help on Kerzim. Kerzim can teleport to anyone he fucking desires. Soup is actually doing pretty good 1v1 over here against the Orc. Missed! Not sure that was a good trade. That was really, I think that was a better play over here by Munsa. Does have to go back and heal, but oh, he's going to opt to go all the way back, so he's ready here for the Immortals. Red team opting to defend. They can get an ETC kill here. They do get the kill. A free kill there. They can regroup, come around. That's what I would do. Yep, I would try and swing this here. Still opting to defend. It's a free Rhaegar kill if I ever saw one. Red team just not seeing it. They do end up taking the Tehran kill though. I'm trying to auto-attacking Kerzim is not how you win. You have to bring some sort of CC to the game. Otherwise he just walks all over you with his heal. The self-sustaining heal mixed with his actual heal, it makes him ridiculous. Wow. Wow. That puppy dog is crazy. This is the same LT we saw from last game. Nothing has changed. He really wants to be able to do something to just turn the tides of battle here. Really good play getting the tank out of there, but they ended up getting the Immortal, so all Red Team had to do there was bail. Quickly getting to lane, Raynar getting up there, inspiring his people, so his minions, his people. He's running for president. Raynar 2016. LT has to go back. He was low going into that fight, let alone coming out of it. Makes this a 5v4 with an Immortal that still has its shield. So we're definitely going to see this fort go down here. We'll be able to probably bring this up to that wall. Might be able to get some wall damage here. Red opting out. They're going to go back. Get their heals on, get their manas on. Blue team's gonna take out that Immortal. They're gonna be 5-10 seconds behind.
in time.
So what you see right here is a staging, expecting that red team is going to go after their, yep. Had KT's time lapse gone off and actually hit LT, that would have been a good kill. Red team does end up getting the cap, pushing blue team out, which is exactly what they were aiming for. That was a good play. Blue team really wasn't expecting that type of thing coming. Probably should have. Somebody on their team really needs to start voicing potential plays or calling things of what they should do. It's the same type of thing we're seeing last game. They ended up winning some engages when fights happened, but really made nothing happen together as a team originally. Oh. It's going to be blue team's turn to push out and be able to take a camp, which is going to be mid. Bottoms. Sorry. Red team's going to go ahead and take top, knowing that all of blue team is on bottom. That's going to be double minion waves pushing top here, which is going to give red the opportunity to just come down solo and fight this 5v5 while they have their... Yep, here they come. They were smarts. Come around the back of them. There's your time lapse. Jane takes the main damage. ETC is going to go down. ETC is down. LT should not really be able to be escaping here. Oh, wow! Ended up taking out Munza there. Munza should not have died, but decided to stay in it for whatever reason it was. Maybe it was greed, maybe it was pride. No reason to stay there. Again, same thing goes for Sylvanas. Sylvanas didn't need to be there. There was no reason for it. And she paid the price dearly. So now we have Immortals coming up. And both teams with players down. Thankfully, it is early in the game, so they are going to come back pretty quickly here. Blue team ready to go ahead and fight this. They don't really feel the fear. They're not scared. I think that was a good play by ETC, diving in there, stopping the rest of the team from rest of the red team getting to blue team while they put their damage in on Leoric. Leoric has to go heal, so now they're going to sit here and defend, but they're low. LT needs to get a couple of heals off. So now we're going to see 5v5, but blue team is now at the disadvantage. Dog's got moves. ATC's getting out of there. What's going on over here? Yeah, blue team is just all in all needing to bail. Need to heal up. Red team's going to go ahead and wail on the Immortal. Relatively uncontested, so that's twice now they were able to do this. You know, maybe a lot of this game has happened under level 10, so we'll see what happens here. Come level 10, though, I mean, blue team actually has the XP. That's definitely going to change right here, right now. Blue hits 10 here in the next 5 seconds, and they can turn around and fight this once they kite out these ults. Here's 10. They select their ults. They get out of their ults. They heal up. And ETC is in for the dive. ETC is down because nobody could get around to him. Leoric ended up dropping him out of the fight. Mortal doing damage on their keep there, so.
The demon's attack has failed.
Red staging up right there, yep. They're going to take Blue's camp pretty much uncontested here. They're not going to have much of a choice. Oh! Well! Wow! Great play. Throwing that ice block out there. There's no reason KT lives. Yep. It's a really good arrow. So they are 3 down now. They can go ahead, and if they wanted to, they could go ahead and fight Blue Team's Knights. Camp, I guess. Their Bruiser camp. They would have to have been quick on it. They weren't quick on it, so they're going to go ahead and clear lanes. They're going to take bot. LT's coming down to help clear that bot and help other Slip go ahead and take bottom Bruiser's or Siege camp. And Marsh burning mana on Lich King. Fuck! The Orc, Skeleton King. Not really useful. Peck at him. You know, get a combo off if you can. Don't go throwing Qs and running away. Pretty pointless, and actually probably a detriment to your team, just because he's gonna heal through it. No, LT getting way too greedy on this. There is an opportunity for contesting top. I don't know. Red doesn't even know what they're doing. They're spinning around in mid here. Maybe they're just waiting for spawning to happen. Both teams had the option to go up there and take that top cam. Red team's just going to go in and right in. Get some great damage down. Karazim down. So tank down. Healer down. Trading for another tank though. They could take KT anytime they wanted. Anytime. Oh, Sylvanas needs to die now. That was fantastic. LT needs to bail because he knows... Yep. Oh, Soup Cup is not in a good place right now. He does have a healer. Munson knows he needs to bail. It is now 2v1. He's going to show some pressure there so that they don't have an option to really fight the Immortal. Is it going to cost him his life again? It is! Pops his March of the Black King, gets nothing for it, and is now out of the fight. So it's 3v2. KT goes down. He does get his ult off, so blue team needs to back off of that, heal up. If they're smart, they're going to go right back to Fountain, get that quick heal, and come back into this fight. You know, the game's post 10 minutes right now, so we're looking at 30-second deaths. Really costing red team that not needed dive. Karazim goes down again, gets caught in the ice block circle thing. It does cost Jaina though. Jaina does also trade, so we're a healer and a DPS down, whatever, some fucking word, per team, respectively. I got there, eventually. Dictionary. Told you, I should have read a dictionary. There's a 10-second exchange there, and they chose not to go heal. Blue team clearly at the advantage here with getting the damage down. If they're smart, they'll go and heal. Red team's doing the same.
Victory through righteousness.
So this will be blue team's first push.
I shall march for Hell's gates.
Nothing on bot there. They had an opportunity to ice block go out. Really caught nothing. New York here really should die. I don't know how he healed while he was teleporting away. I didn't realize both skills could go off at the same time. Blue team's going to go ahead and bail. They didn't really get in. They got a wall. That was it. So red team did a great job defending. ETC staying and taking unnecessary damage. Blue team just needs to back up here a little bit. Both teams are going to go get their camps. Red team's going to opt for top camp though, because blue team's not even going to look at it. Or maybe they are. You know, there's just not enough calls. Yep, everybody's split. Everybody is split here. So red team went ahead and got it, and it's all because of blue team's confusion. That would have been an engage that probably would have went really well for blue team. I do know that Ring of Frost was down, so maybe it wasn't going to go so great. But ETC could have come around from the other side and really got a great mosh pit off on that. The blue team's going to trail just because red team is on point with going after their particular camps. They saw that camp go down. Blue team's going to take their knights, but if they're not going to go down there and contest bottom, as they should, looks like they're finally catching up to pace here. They're seeing what's happening. Picking up what red's putting down. We might actually see a fight and engage going on over here, so... Karazim is solo up top though. He's not down there on siege camp, which gives blue, you know, they can see that fight happening. Karazim finally coming down. Blue would have had it had they stayed together. Oh, here comes the ambush! Butter Slit with the blown stun. Ring of Frost goes out. KT could die. KT is blown the fuck up. It's 2 stuns blown. One of those, if a stun got off on either one of those, either one would have been dead. So just a little bit more. Oh, Karazim opts to attack, knowing he's going to die. He saves the rest of his team. By save, term used loosely, they were all going to escape besides him. He probably should have dashed towards one of his teammates. They would have all escaped and lived happily ever after.
I seek better ground.
There's some catching on. Hey, look. There's an exchange. Let's do our 10 seconds. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that camp was pushing down there. ETC taking way too much damage. No reason for him to be where he is. Oh, boy. Tygus getting his shit pushed in. It's actually a really good owl. Red team's going to go ahead and try and push theirs over there. Probably not the greatest of moves. Jaina just really unable to dodge these damn circles. Going to attack was definitely not the right move. They were full health. They had the opportunity there to fight.
Shines on.
So we're seeing almost a full level up here by blue, who started out slow in the team fight game. Again, same thing we saw last time. Slow in the team fight game, and as they progressed, they hit ults, started to get a little bit together. They were doing some work. ETC gets his ult off on Leoric. Nobody's paying attention to it. Finally get the kill, so we get Sylvanas and Leoric out of the fight. They're 1 level up, and this Immortal has almost all of its health, so they're going to be able to get this wall out of this too. When they finish, if they're smart, they're going to go up there, and they're going to take the siege camp. Void taking unnecessary damage. KT, 1 hit away. Wow. They're going to get this key for free. Alright, that got of there. I guess siege camp has 15 seconds left on it, so they'll go for bottom camp instead. And red will go for top camp. I don't know if I can all chat from observer, so I won't even try. Alright, both teams trading camp. Blue gets bottom in theirs, red gets top in theirs, respectively. See what I did there? I got the word correct this time. KT's going to go down with their Rainer. So it's going to be 5v3. They're going to clear this top up here. If they're smart, they'll be able to turn coat right there on Sylvanas and get a free kill over there. And then, with the remaining time, they'll set up for their Immortal. We'll see what happens. They don't know. I don't know what ETC's doing. Nor Jaina. They might be high.
Repent before my wrath, demon.
Alright, fight coming in over here on Immortals. Munson, there's nothing he can do solo. He's got to wait for his team. Sylvanas is just pushing bottom. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of this is. Red's going for top. So we're going to see both keeps go down. What the hell was that about? So Sylvanas goes down at the cost. Okay. Wow, Leoric gets out of that. That was really clever. Karazim goes down too, so while they do get the keeps, I'm not sure that's what they were really aiming for. Maybe that was something else. Backdoor strategy gone bad. Blue team is going to be able to walk back, heal this up, and let's go on top side, so maybe they're not going to be able to win with it, but definitely keep their lead.
I will bring down the gates of hell.
I gotta tell you, I'm not sure Karazim was the right healing choice for this team. I feel like they would have significantly more benefited from something with a stun. So the Orc's gonna go down, Rainer's down, Keep's gonna go down, Immortal has shield still. This should be curtains. Coins for red team. Yep, that will be GG, folks. Come back, kids, do it again. So we definitely saw some better play happen here from the blue team. That still seemed a little bit scattered, but not nearly to the degree we saw over there on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So lots of play over there. Again, I still think a healer that was better equipped to match that team composition. I don't even think I really saw Sylvanas' ult go off.
I had possession.
You had possession, which...
Yeah.
Whoops.
Because of reasons?
I'm just going to say whoops.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, whoops.
Good game, guys.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, that will go ahead and end our MadCast HotS in-houses on September 29th. So until next week, guys.
For sure.